Welcome, everyone. Thank you for joining us. We have a very special evening today. And I invite you to post in the chat. Post in the chat what? Well, I want to make it easy for you because I know it's hard to reveal, but I want you to post in the chat, keeping in your mind, so you don't have to post the specifics. You just have to share in the chat the area of your life where you have your deepest pain. So think about, is it a friendship, a relationship? Is it something else that has occurred that is causing you pain and suffering? So put it in the chat, not the specifics, but the area of your life. Because I want you to keep that deep, deep pain. Keep it up here, keep it out here, and use tonight to help you to transform this. Why? Because tonight you are going to receive many blessings of the greatest compassion and the greatest love. Not from me, not from the other master teachers, but from the saints, from the holy beings, from the Tao calligraphy healing field. That's what will transform that deep, deep pain that you're holding in your heart. So for me, I'm going to post, I'm logged in as the center, but I'm going to post, so I'll put my name and then I'm going to post. I have two relationships that are my biggest challenge. Yeah. Let's see if I spelled correctly. So just post the area of your life. Yeah. Relationships. Yeah, I know. Relationships. I know. Yeah. Today I was thinking about somebody. This person's been on my mind actually for about a week. Someone that I've known now for, I don't know, maybe 20 years, and kind of went our separate ways, but they've been on my mind. And I was thinking about, the pain and the suffering there that existed there. So let's see, Terry says, I have suffered most of my life from deep, even cellular beliefs that I cannot accomplish goals. I grieve because of how many times I gave up. Terry, draw a line in the sand today. No more. No more. I am not giving up. I will do whatever it takes. That's it. Make up your mind. That's what Shah says. Okay. So, but today, you keep that pain, and then you make your requests as we go through this. So Marie, my blockages with service gives me the greatest pain. Okay. My health, Brianna, major back issues. Beverly, cannot let go of losing a loved one. Okay. Left knee for Catherine. 2 relationships for Aisha. Relationships for Luz. Yeah. Yeah. So post, sometimes we have, like, for me, the 2 relationships that I'm thinking of, long time. One I just mentioned, as someone that I've known for about 20 years. I have another relationship that has came up for me a couple of weeks ago. So chances are they're also going through some of their own transformation, and I'm coming up in their heart as well. So Maureen, I also have a soul come up to me, grieving about her. So I'm chanting Love, Peace, Harmony. You can do that. Lydia, relationship with my youngest daughter. Yeah. Okay. So you keep this pain here. Don't push it down, even if it gets more painful as the evening goes by. Don't push it down. We do not want, we want to transform the pain. And here in the field, this field that I'm sitting in is called a Tao Calligraphy Healing Field. It is created by Tao Calligraphy. Tao Calligraphy is behind me. That Tao Calligraphy was created by Dr. and Master Sha. Dr. and Master Sha is a renowned, so this is one of his newest books. I don't have the new book, the book that has for depression, but I have this one. And this is Master Sha's greatest love for humanity, that he puts the calligraphies on the cover of the books. And this is so that you can trace the calligraphies and heal yourselves. But let me just read you. This is the conclusion from this book. I have a dream that humanity will pay more and more attention to self-healing. I honor all medical professionals and all alternative and complementary medicines, as well as all ways to improve our health and happiness. The message I always share with humanity is I have the power to heal myself. You have the power to heal yourself. Together we have the power to heal the world. I have studied Chinese energy and spiritual healing, including Tai Chi at the age of 6, Qigong at the age of 10, Kung Fu at the age of 16, I Ching, Feng Shui, as well as Western medicine, traditional Chinese medicine. I have created Tao calligraphy. Throughout my whole life studies, I have realized in my heart and soul one sentence secret for healing and transforming all life. All challenges in health, relationships, finances, and the spiritual journey are due to negative information, energy, and matter. Tao calligraphy carries source most positive information, energy, and matter with source love, light, and frequency, which could transform negative information, energy, and matter in every life. So this field is created by almost 50 calligraphies. Each calligraphy represents one aspect of the 5 elements of traditional Chinese medicine. So the fire element includes the heart, it includes the small intestine, blood vessels, blood, the tongue, the heart chakra, the healing for the emotional body of anxiety and depression. So there's 6 or 7 aspects to each element. So all of that is represented here. The field is created when Master Sha writes the calligraphy. He connects to the source. He is a source channel. And as soon as he connects, then the source transmits a field of source frequency, of source vibration, of messages of love, forgiveness, compassion, and light onto the calligraphy. That field, we sometimes talk about it as golden light, is emanating, it's radiating source, love, forgiveness, compassion, and light. When we meditate, when we trace, when we chant, we bring in source frequency and vibration, and that transforms the pain and the suffering that we're carrying. Not only does it transform it, but it changes us. It removes our human qualities that caused us to create pain and suffering for others and makes us more loving, more forgiving, more compassionate, more filled with light, more humble, more giving, more generous, more likely to serve, more filled with gratitude, and more enlightened. So tonight, we're going to focus on compassion. We'll chant some of the mantras of Kuan Yin, the Bodhisattva of compassion. And we'll also chant the 4 phrases of the greatest compassion, the 3rd of the greatest qualities of the Tao. So I invite you to sit, feet flat on the ground, back straight. Your heels are underneath your knees, so your feet are very solid on the floor, and you can reach down to Mother Earth, reach down to the heart of Mother Earth, stretch your spine, and reach up to touch the heart of heaven. Put your hands in the yin-yang hand position. Squeeze at your thumb of your left hand with your right hand. Squeeze it about 85% tight, not throbbing. Throbbing is too much, but just before throbbing, it's tight, tight, tight. And then you bring this and you put this right in front of your lower abdomen. It's hanging in the air. It's not against the body. It's not against your lap. It's hanging in the air in front of your lower abdomen. We are creating a high density field in our lower abdomen, which is our warehouse for energy, vitality, stamina, and immunity. Tip of the tongue to the roof of your mouth. Close your eyes. Visualize your breath coming in as golden light, comes in through your nose, goes straight down your central channel to your first chakra, first soul house, the root chakra, the generator of life, the generator of energy for your entire body. Keep focusing on that golden light in your first soul house. Your abdomen will begin to expand with the inhale, slowly contract, in and out, nice and smooth, nice and slow. And we're going to connect with this field by saying hello. So, dear divine, who's here in this field? This field's created by the source. Who's here? The divine, God, the Tao, the source, the ultimate creator of heaven and Mother Earth. All spiritual fathers and mothers in heaven, on Mother Earth, on countless planets, stars, galaxies, and universes. Dear my heavens team, you repeat after me. Dear my heavens team, my spirit guides, my shifus, my spiritual appointments. Some of you are Tao Hands practitioners, Kuan Yin lineage holders. Those are spiritual appointments. We have 3 or 4 master teachers. Those are spiritual appointments. And connect with all of your sacred objects, like this book that I was holding, the Tao Calligraphy Healing Field book. It's a sacred object. It has a special blessing. This book with the calligraphy, the Tao Calligraphy Healing Field, special book because it has a calligraphy. Connect with your sacred objects. You might have calligraphy cards. I have my malas with me today. And then if you are already a student of Master Sha and you have received Tao Light treasures, connect with those Tao Light treasures. Dear the Tao Light treasures, and love you, honor you, and appreciate you. Dear the Tao Calligraphy Healing Field, love you, honor you, and appreciate you. And then make a request. Make a request for that blessing, for that issue, to bless that issue that is causing you so much pain. What is that issue? Is it an emotion? Is it a belief? What's underneath that issue? What creates the issue for you? Make your request. Close your eyes, open your heart, and receive the blessings. So some of these you're going to hear, some of these mantras you're going to hear many, many times. Chen shou chen ren da zi da bei zhou hu zhou nang guan da yuan man Huan Shi Yin Pu Sam Ling Hui Shang Shi Chen Guan Jing Wan Ami To Chen shou chen yan da zi da bei zhou ku zhou nang guan da yuan man Guan Shi Yin Pu Sam Ling Hui Shang Shi Chen Guan Jing Wan Ami To Open your heart. Allow the love, the compassion of Kuan Yin, the goddess of compassion. Allow her love, her compassion to come through. So I'm a Kuan Yin lineage holder. And I've received a transmission, a Tao golden light ball that connects me to the essence of Kuan Yin and her 1,000 eyes, 1,000 hands that connects me to the 87 Buddhas. So when I chant her mantras, you feel her love. Her compassion comes through. And then that sound comes into you, goes into every cell, into the tiniest spaces and tiniest matter. Chen shou chen yen. Ask Kuan Yin, dear Kuan Yin, please hear my request to transform this pain in my heart so that I can be a better servant. Da tse da be. Jo ku jo nam guan da yuan man. Dear Kuan Yin, please hear my request. Guan shi yin pu sam ling hui shang shi chen guan jing guan ami tu. Feel her love. Feel her compassion. Allow it to uplift you, to energize you, to empower you. And I'm going to ask the master teachers. Hold on, I have to switch cameras. Okay. All right. So we start with you, Sarah. What did you see during these blessings?
Thank you very much, Ximena, for the opportunity to share. What I always see when Guan Yin comes is she comes first as sort of a very pale pink crystalline mist that begins then to take form as she gradually forms from the mist into a light body of Guan Yin. And then she was going to each participant here this evening, and she was blessing them with the willow branch that she sometimes carries that you may have seen in one of her pictures. And she was blessing each person for their request with that, going to each person and touching their crown chakra with the willow branch. And I could see behind her, I couldn't see well, they were just the shapes, but I could see the entourage behind her, all the 87 Buddhas that came as well. but they were just kind of disappearing into this crystalline mist behind her. So it was very beautiful to watch. Thank you very much.
Okay, beautiful. Thank you. And Monique?
Yes, thank you for allowing me to share. Yes, and also for some, she had to work a little bit harder with her thousand arms and eyes to allow the souls or the let's say some of the darkness that people, the pain that people may feel, to really protect them. And there was a bit of a there was a bit of a, how to say, a gentle protection around certain people to really protect the light, and the 87 Buddhas had to shine their love and light to make sure that you receive her love, pure love. And so she's very active in all kinds of ways, sometimes like a warrior, and sometimes like a beautiful, absolutely loving, kind, like a nursing mother. And for someone, she was also totally enwrapping the person, protecting the person, loving the person. So I saw different aspects of Guan Yin. Thank you, Jimena.
Thank you. So everybody, did you post? Everyone post online? What did you experience? What did you experience? So we need to be very active, right? Because in the process of sharing, what we're doing is we're expressing our gratitude. And we need to do that. We need to express our gratitude to Kuan Yin for whatever blessings we receive from her, and whatever transformation we experience. So Lydia wrote, I definitely felt Kuan Yin's compassion and love surround me. Good. So everybody else, there's about 40 some people on the line. Post. Yeah. It's important that you express your gratitude. This is one of the things that took me a long time to really understand how important this is, because we're used to Master Sha giving us blessings so freely, but it's not common in heaven for this to happen the way we experience it. So we do need to express our gratitude, and the more we do that, the more that heaven responds. So let's see, Brianna says, I feel Kuan Yin blessing my mental health. I feel I am more able to offer myself compassion, Catherine, complete peace and stillness. My heart was pulling a bit towards the end. Maureen, it seemed halfway through the practice I changed who the relationship issue went to. Okay. I called in Kuan Yin. She wrapped her arms around me, and I started to feel calmer and grateful for the time. Okay, thank you. All right. So there are different mantras that Kuan Yin has given to us, and actually her teacher gave to her the Dabejo. So I'm going to ask, Sarah says that she chants the 6-word mantra for enlightenment. But if you could sing it, Sarah, not chant it, but sing it. And again, everybody's going to make a request from your heart. Go back into your heart. Make that request of Kuan Yin. Dear Kuan Yin, I love you, honor you, I appreciate you. Would you please give me a blessing to transform what you want to transform? My relationship with so-and-so, my belief in such and such, my anger, my resentment, my fear, my worry, my grief. What do you want to transform? What is the thing that is causing you so much pain that your life is blocked? Go ahead, Sarah.
Thank you. Wong mani bama hong. 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 Wong mani bama.
I think we lost her. So let me just continue. Yeah. Wong mani bama hong. 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 Wong mani bama. So I invite everybody to chant with us. So I will post the mantra in the chat and you just chant with us. Well, maybe not, huh? Yeah, Wong, Ma, Mi, Ba, Ma. So this mantra, Wong Mani Ba Ma Hong, is Kuan Yin's enlightenment mantra. So someone just posted that the frequency is very high. Of course it's very high. We're in the Tao Calligraphy Healing field, and we're chanting these mantras. All of them, Sarah, Cynthia, myself, are Tao Song practitioners, and all of us have received actually a very high level treasure for our Tao Song channel. So, but it's not enough for us to chant for you. What's more important is for you to chant with us. It's for you to post in the chat your gratitude. It's our action. Kuan Yin, a lot of people talk about compassion as love in action because she takes action. She's not just sitting on a lotus seat, and from that lotus seat is chanting to uplift her soul standing. She's actively in the world serving, actively serving all the time. We have to serve. We cannot just receive blessings, we have to serve. And it is in that service that our pain is transformed. So I invite you to chant with us. So again, we're leading everybody to chant with us.
Okay. Yes. Wong Mani Ba Ma Hong, 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 Mani Vama Hum. Om 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 Mani Vama Hum. How? Thank you.
So again, thank you, Sarah. See how you feel. What has transformed for you? And express your gratitude. Express your gratitude in the chat. So it's really, really important that you express your gratitude in the chat. You can't just take. You have to give. You know, a simple sentence of gratitude is going to go a long ways. David Meltzer, in his we call his TikTok videos, he says, if you want your life to change, say thank you in the morning, and thank you in the morning when you wake up, thank you at night before you close your eyes. Many traditions teach gratitude. If you're focusing on gratitude, it's hard to be depressed. It's hard to be grieving. It's hard to feel anger. It's hard to, be thinking about whatever misfortune causes you to suffer. Yeah. But something that I learned recently is if you can stay in that gratitude, instead of always focusing on the pain and the suffering, you can see possibilities everywhere. You can see opportunities everywhere. So let me see what some people have. So Nuri, I was reading hers. I feel more peaceful and solid, more uplifted in spirit. Brianna, thank you, Kuan Yin, for your love. Lydia, thank you for the beautiful chanting that connected me deeper to Kuan Yin, feeling more peaceful that my relationship can transform. Jean, thank you, Kuan Yin, for your love, your compassion. Marie, thank you, so grateful. I can do this. I think this is pronounced so, S-I-E-U, so monk. Feeling deeper connection with Kuan Yin. Deborah Judith, physical body is deeply relaxed, so much gratitude. Catherine, I am so grateful for all the blessings I am receiving this evening. Aisha says, so grateful, Kuan Yin. I feel better, more joy now and love. Terry, heart keeps opening more. Diana, deep. Okay. Sometimes all you need is one word. Monique, thank you, Kuan Yin, for your deep love and compassion. So many negative messages removed. A beautiful lotus shines in my heart. Maureen, gratitude, gratitude, gratitude. Valerie Cook, thank you so much. Love you. Touched me. Melted blockages. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Melissa, thank you for this Tao Song blessing. I appreciate the opportunity to be in this event. Diana, deeply grateful for the love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Judy Sisk, there are not enough words to express my deepest gratitude to Kuan Yin. Yeah, she has a strong connection to Kuan Yin. She has always come to me when I call on her and has always brought peace to my heart. Maureen, no, I can hear you up to a few seconds ago. Yeah, I know. And then somehow I got muted. Beverly, thank you, thank you, thank you. So grateful for the evening and to be with Kuan Yin. So I think that this is, one of the things that you really want to take into your heart. This is not the norm. You could go anywhere else. I used to go, I've gone to so many Zen temples and Buddhist temples, and they're beautiful. Gosh, they're beautiful wooden floors, and oh, it's just amazing, right? But can you feel the saints there? Can you feel the presence of Kuan Yin the way that you're experiencing Kuan Yin right now? Can you feel this quality of love? I did I think it was a 5-day or a 7-day retreat. It was it was an individual retreat at a place called Green Gulch. And when I go back to California in the not too distant future, that's one of the first things I'm going to do. I'm going to go back to Green Gulch. And it was a silent retreat. And it was so beautiful, so quiet. Just amazing gardens. And it was what I loved about it was the connection to nature. But nothing compares to the moment I walk into the Tao Center. Nothing compares to it. The quality of love, peace, of love, care, and compassion that's here. Nothing compares to the love that you feel. You're listening to Sarah chant, and hopefully you were chanting with her. Yeah, because of the Tao, of the Kuan Yin lineage holder treasures. And so, what ultimately we want to happen with the Kuan Yin lineage holder treasure is we want to meld as one with Kuan Yin. We want to be the embodiment of the quality of compassion of Kuan Yin. We want to walk the earth as the embodiment of Kuan Yin. Not that how she looks, but her love and her compassion, leaving an imprint everywhere we walk. That's what we want. So you have to chant a lot. Okay, let's see, where did we leave off? Jarina, I am feeling hot and my back and legs the back and leg is closed without pain. Thank you, Kuan Yin. Change for so probably changing in such a short time, yeah. Denise, I'm over the moon grateful for this field and its high frequency. Thank you, Master Sha, the Tao Chang, the holy beings and Buddhas, each one of you, your willing hearts, your treasures, and your heaven's teams. Can you feel that? Can you feel the sincerity of her words? Terry says, I'm leaving soon for a Tao Chang Portland meeting, and I'm grateful to be recharged to serve the next 2 hours. Thank you for joining us. Jacinta says, thank you, Sarah. Such a beautiful wave of love came to me, and I feel so much lighter. I just dropped in 10 minutes ago, and I could feel the energy changing in the room. Valerie Cook says, thank you, so blessed and great. I'm grateful, honored to be with you today. Beyond words, thank you, thank you. Irma Tanawa from Hawaii. I am so grateful to be here, to be to partake in this session. I'm so happy you came. Denise, feeling a clearing of space in and around my head, peaceful, patient, and return of natural ebb and flow with heaven's timing and gifts. Marie, so grateful that my soul sent me here today. And Jean, I so yearn to feel this love you speak of. Oh, you will, Jean. You will. You actually do feel it. It's just, there's a bit of a blockage. You wouldn't be here if you weren't feeling it, but you're not conscious of it. Yeah. Terry says, as I clear me, what appears is the expression of love in all forms. As a Kuan Yin lineage holder, her form and frequency presents often. So grateful, so grateful. Good for you, Terry. Okay. So let me refresh my page here because it says I'm on a DVR, which means I'm not live with you. Okay, beautiful. All right. So we're going to do, I'm going to ask Cynthia Hamilton to chant for you. So if you know the fast Dabejo, I invite you to chant. Chant the fast Dabejo with her. And I'm going to ask her to do this 3 times. It's actually something that we've been guided to do for the center, to chant the fast Dabejo every day. And it's something I forgot to do earlier today, so I'm giving her the task now. But you chant as well. You learn to chant fast, you learn to chant slow. You chant with her. Because this is how you hold a Kuan Yin gathering. We chant together. The objective is for us to chant together. And in doing this, we create a field of compassion within us and around us. The more we do this, the more we embody compassion. Cynthia, lead everybody to chant the fast Dabejo.
Thank you very much. So everyone make a request and prepare. Close your eyes and go inward.
And they're going to chant. So they're going to look at their papers.
Okay. I have mine close by as well.
Mm-hmm.
Chen Shou Chen Yan Da Sra Big Wan Dai Wan Man Mu Wai Da Li Shin To Lo Ni Chen Shou Chen Yan Da Sra Big Wan Dai Wan Man Mu Wai Da Li Shin To Lo Ni Chen Shou Chen Yan Da Sra Big Wan Dai Wan Man Mu Wai Da Li Shin To Lo Ni Namo Vola Dan Dola Ye Namo Vole Ye Olo Jiri Supon Sopen Lai Puti Saro Poye Mogu Saro Poye Mogu Jalan Jaye An Saben La Faye Sudan Dasha Namo Shi Cheli Doi Mang Mole Ye Olo Jiri Surfo La Lang Topo Nam La Chen Shi Shi Lima Wu Bendo Sami Sabo Sado Namu Posado Namu Poche Mufata Do Dacherto Anmo Polu Shilu Jadi Jalo Di Shili Mohu Puti Sado Sapo Sapo Mola Mola Mo Shimo Shili Toyun Julu Julu Jemang Dulu Dulu Fashu Yedi Mohu Fashu Yedi Tolu Tolu Sali Mi Sherpo Lai Chula Chula Momo Fa Mola Mudili Shili Shernu Shernu Ula Shang Pa La Shi Fasha Fashang Pa La Shi Hulu hulu mola hulu hulu shili sola sola shili shili sulu sulu 부디에 부디에 부도에 부도에 미디리 누라 진시 사이리스니 누보에 모누 소포후 시토에 소포후 모후 시토에 소포후 시토유에 소반라에 소포후 누라 진시 소포후 모라 누라 소포후 Shila Sangomche Sopohu Sopomohu Oshitoye Sopohu Churchila Oshitoye Sopohu Botomoche Shitoye Sopohu Nula Chinshu Benchilaye Sopohu Mopoli Shangchilaye Sopohu Namo Holadanu Dulaye Namo Ole Olochiri Sopanlaye Sopohu Anshi Chandu Bendola Bentoye Sopohu Jingan Chen Swanyan Sopohu Shangwan Chen Swanyan Sopohu Mochi Chen Swanyan Sopohu On Bochula Chile She Sopohu Chen Chu Chen Yen Da Sada Be Guan Dai Wan Man Wu Ai Da Bi Shin Tu Lo Ni Chen Chu Chen Yen Da Sada Be Guan Dai Wan Man Wu Ai Da Bi Shin Tu Lo Ni Chen Chu Chen Yen Da Sada Be Guan Dai Wan Man Wu Ai Da Bi Shin Tu Lo Ni Namo Holadanu Dolaye Namo Ole Bolo Chedi Sopenlaye Puti Saro Poye Mohu Saro Poye Mohu Jaluni Jaye Ansa Ben Lafai Sudanu Dasha Namo Shicheli Doi Mang Ole Bolo Chedi Shufo La Lang Topo Namu La Chinchi Shili Mohu Bendo Sami Sapo Dodo Shupang Bo Shuyun Sapo Sado Namo Posado Namo Poche Mufatu Doda Chutoan Wupolu Shilu Jadi Jaluti Shili Mohu Puti Sado Sapo Sapo Mola Mola Moshi Moshi Litoyun Julu Julu Jaman Dulu Dulu Fashu Yedi Mohu Fashu Yedi Tolo Tolo Silini Shukulaye Jula Jula Momo Fa Mola Mudili shi shi shenu shenu wola shang pa la shi pa sha pa shang pa la shi hulu hulu mola hulu hulu shili sola sola shili shili sulu sulu putie putie putoye putoye midili nula jinshi sali sani nu poye Mohu sopohu shitoye sopohu mohu shitoye sopohu shitoye sopanlaye sopohu mula nula sopohu nula jinshi sopohu sopo excuse me shila sangomu cheye sopohu Sopomohu oshitoe sopohu Chujila oshitoe sopohu Botomoche shitoe sopohu Nula jinchu benjilae sopohu Mopoli shanjilae sopohu Namo holadanu dolaye bao Bolo Chedi Sopenlaye Sopohu Anshi Chandu Mandola Bentoye Sopohu Jinkan Shanswanyan Sopohu Moje Shanswanyan Sopohu Anbojula Shile She Sopohu
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. All right, everyone, post. What was your experience chanting with Cynthia? What did you experience in your heart? What did you experience? Think about the challenge. Everyone, I asked you to think about the thing that causes you the most pain. What is that pain that you hide deep in your heart? Yeah. What are you feeling now? What are you feeling? So while we wait for people to post, want to let you know about a couple of things. So we have some very special programs that are coming up. So the first program I want to let you know about is Henderson and I will be doing a workshop called A Hero's Heart, Journey into Inner Peace. And that is going to happen on August 27th and 28th. It's a Saturday and a Sunday. It'll be in the afternoon from 12 to 6 on Saturday and from 12 to 5 on Sunday. And he'll be with us next Wednesday. That'll be the introductory evening. So this is an opportunity to go inside in the heart. There is peace in our heart. It's just that all of the turbulence from the negative messages cause us to believe that we don't have peace in our heart. Peace is there. We're born with a peaceful heart. But we have to clear the blockages. So we're going to do practices. We're going to do meditations. We're going to do, he's going to write some calligraphies. We're going to do some special blessings to help you to connect with that peace in your heart. So it's a process. You connect, you disconnect. You connect a little bit longer, you disconnect. You connect a little bit longer, you disconnect. But the idea is always to keep connecting, come back and reconnect and reconnect and reconnect. The workshop is to help you to spend as much time through practice connecting with your inner peace so that you can do it on your own. And the honor fees are very special. We're just waiting for the links. We should have it in another day or so. The second very special event is that Master Sha will be joining us in Vancouver. He has been going to the different centers virtually, not physically, but virtually. And he will be joining and serving the center in Vancouver on Sunday, September 4th, from 1 to 2:30 p.m. And he will be serving all of us with his Tao calligraphy, Tao song, and a very special Tao golden healing ball and liquid spring for a condition, a part of the body, or a system, might even include a relationship. But it's part of the registration. You will receive this. If you haven't been on Master Sha's Instagram program, Monday through Friday, you can join his Instagram program. He is doing 5-minute blessings that are beyond description. He's going to be with us for an hour and a half. Join us. Bring your friends. All of us know someone who has a challenging condition. They don't have to believe. They just have to be open. They just have to be open to receive universal love, universal forgiveness, universal compassion, universal light. Look at how much love you're feeling here tonight. But imagine what it's going to be like with Master Sha. So register yourself, register your loved ones, yeah? And then tomorrow night. So on Thursdays, the first Thursday of every month, we will be holding the very special Tao Bagua healing session. So we did that 2 Saturdays ago, and it was unbelievable. The Bagua was created over 45,000 years ago by Fuxi. And the story is that he had an unbelievable connection to nature and understood and knew when there was going to be a storm. So the fishermen in the village would ask him what the weather was going to be like, so they would know whether they were going to go out to sea or not. So rather than having to answer to every single one, he came up with a system where he put a symbol for water on a tree. And thus was born the Bagua. The Bagua represents 8 forces of nature. We are, through Master Sha, we are able to practice in a field of 8 calligraphies that are encoded with the Bagua. So I'll tell you what my experience was. Mark and I brought out the Bagua calligraphies, created the Bagua here on a Wednesday. Then I came in Thursday to do the practice sessions I have to lead and some other things. And I was just like, wow, this is so crowded in here. It's so unbelievably crowded in here. I was like trying to squeeze by everything. And I was just like, wow, it's so crowded in here. I thought the room was bigger. I kept saying to myself, I thought the room was bigger. And every day I came in here, the calligraphies were bigger. They were taller and taller and taller. And I was just like, I was thinking, how is that even possible? But, I was like, that's okay. I can't see the lights really because these calligraphies are covering the lights. No, it wasn't the calligraphies. It was the saints that came with the calligraphies that were so huge, so huge. So the field was incredibly powerful because they've been waiting to serve. They've been waiting for, I don't know how many years, but since 2015. So 7 years they've been waiting to serve. So the first Thursday of every month, we do a Tao Bagua healing session. The second, third, and fourth Thursday, we do 1 hour of chanting, 1 hour of mantras, 1 hour of the Da Bei Zhou, 1 hour of Tao Song. Master Sha's mantras in his books are unbelievably powerful. So join us for that tomorrow at 6 o'clock, 1 hour. The honor fee is $30 for 1 session or $50 for 2 sessions. We have other programs that are coming up. We're going to reconvene the Tao Quantum Healing Hour on Wednesdays at 9 a.m. And we're going to alternate that with the special Shi Qing Huzhua practice. So you'll be able to register for that at 9 a.m. All right. So what I'd like to do now is let's read some of these posts. Oh my gosh, lots of posts now. Okay. So Kavehi, calm, compassionate heart, divine love, light overflows. Judith, thank you, Cynthia, for the fast chant. I so appreciate those who can do the fast version. I tend to get all tongue-tied when I do the fast chant. Chanting with you is the best I have ever done. Great. Jarina, my heart is more peaceful. Sumang, feeling deeper connection, chanting together. Yeah, we must chant together. Jacinta, so grateful for the opportunity to sing the Da Bei Zhou. I feel so much joy and happiness to chant. Annika, yes, more peaceful heart. And Master Sha's center. Valerie, so grateful to chant along. Once again, Kuan Yin blessed my deepest desire to serve unconditionally. So Valerie and everybody else, I'm just going to use Valerie as an example. So Valerie, in your heart, tell Kuan Yin, how are you going to serve? Why do you want to serve? Why do you want to serve? How are you going to serve? Tell her. And then make a commitment. What action are you going to take today? Don't wait till tomorrow. Right now, what action are you going to take? What organization are you going to call? What Facebook post are you going to make? What video are you going to record? This is true for everybody. What are you going to do that's going to take these blessings and then manifest them on the physical level? So relationship issues, what are you going to do? You could write a letter and burn the letter. I always say, burn the letter, you know, only send letters of gratitude. Everything else, burn the letter, you know, but take action. What action? Close your eyes right now. What action are you going to take? Yeah. And then fulfill that action. Don't just say it. Make it happen. Yeah. So Valerie's so grateful. Yep. Judith had to take care of a few things. Had good energy. Aisha, I feel more peace. A peace I have never felt before. Oh my gosh. Were you touched by Kuan Yin or what? Denise, I always enjoy the rhyme that rolls with the fast chanting of a group. Thank you, Cynthia, for leading us in the momentum of oneness. Mei Chung, that was so beautiful, Dabejo chanting. Cynthia, heartfelt. It was. You could hear Cynthia's love for every Buddha. Heartfelt at ease with rhythm of your voice. Thank you. So grateful. And let's see. Did I probably miss some, huh? But anyways, you get the gist of it. So the link for all of the events that I mentioned are in the information. They are in the information tab. So close your eyes, and now I'm going to chant for you. Before I was inviting you to chant with us, now I'm going to chant for you. So close your eyes. And actually, I'm going to invite you to chant with me. And we're going to chant to Kuan Yin. This is our expression of gratitude to her. Na Kuan Shi Yin Hu Sa Na Kuan Shi Yin Hu Sa Na Kuan Shi Yin Hu Sa Nam Mô Quan Sư Yin Hu Sa Nam Mô Quan Sư Yin Hu Sa Nam Mô Quan Sư Yin Hu Sa Nam Osan Na Wan Shi Yin Osan Namo Quan Shi Yin San. In your heart, tell Kuan Yin what you're really grateful for. What did tonight mean to you? How did your relationship to Kuan Yin, how was it transformed tonight? Tell her. Tell her. And if you're a Kuan Yin lineage holder, tell her how you will, what actions will you take to bring Kuan Yin's compassion to the world? How will you serve Kuan Yin? How will you help her to fulfill her mission, to fulfill her vows? And tell the world in your heart why this is so important to you. So why are we doing this evening? Because on Monday, I completed the Kuan Yin course. And I made the commitment. They said to me, there's 2 semesters. You cannot do it. But that was not the guidance. The guidance was complete the course. I did 2 semesters. I don't know how many weeks it was. I only had 4 weeks, I think. So, but that's my commitment, is I will bring Kuan Yin's mantras to the world. What is your commitment? What will you do? We can always talk. But what is it that your feet are going to do? What is it that your hands are going to do? How many hearts will you touch? So I invite you to join us for the many, many ways that we are calling you to serve. Wednesdays, Sarah told me today that this is our signature program, okay? I'm happy. Join us every Wednesday, My goal is to get a minimum of 100 people here every week. I need your help. I need you to invite your friends so that they can experience what we're doing here. They can experience what is possible in this Tao calligraphy healing field. How is it possible that I can do an entire semester in 2 weeks? I don't know how many classes it is, 12 classes, 14 classes. Tao calligraphy healing field. Now, everything is possible in this field. Not just for me, but for you. So join us. Join us as often as you can. Be in the field. We're here to serve you. We're delighted to serve you, but you must take action. You cannot be a spectator. You can be a spectator at basketball, in tennis, but in life, you must take action. Love you, love you, love you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Gong song, gong song, gong song. See you at our next event. Bye-bye, everyone.